At this establishment, we discovered a large quantity of counterfeit Crocs, Nike, Puma, Gucci, Supreme, and other host of brands. The estimated value of these goods this morning is about 250 million Jamaican dollars. And I mean 250 million Jamaican dollars. There is a huge, and I mean huge warehouse behind me that is filled with counterfeit goods in all shape and manner. I often stress and maintain that buying counterfeit goods is a bad thing. It is bad in many ways. It doesn't help the country, reputation. So it gives our country, Jamaica, a bad image, where persons might see Jamaica as a dumping ground for counterfeit goods. Secondly, the goods may be of inferior quality and they may be harmful to your health. And lastly but not least, funds may flow into organized crime, and these criminals use the funds to create mayhem in our country. So I say all this because I want our consumers, our Jamaicans, to understand that whilst you have an appetite for a brand and everybody wants to wear a particular brand and get into a particular status or social class by wearing a brand, we understand, but buying counterfeiting does not help because you're fueling an illegal activity and you're contributing to the informal sector of the economy.
Now there's a famous line in a very popular, legendary movie called Scarface, Tony Montana. You might have watched it. In that movie, when he came to America, Florida to be specific, he said that America is like a big nookie just waiting to be F-U-C-K. It is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Such is the case in Jamaica. Jamaica is prime for anything, any sorts of corruption, any sorts of bribery. You name it, somebody is there for the taking, whether it is customs, immigration, the judge. You can pay off just about anything. A rich man, a rich smuggler, counterfeiter, he can pay his way. When we think about the fact that every year, every 6 months, 3 months or so, we hear one of these Chinese establishments being busted by the Popo, CTAC or whomever. And then you hear 6 months, 3 months down the line, a next one. In this case, we are speaking about 250 million Jamaican worth of counterfeit. That is less than 2 million US dollar, buku cash. The warehouse full up, brands pan top of brands, you name it, they got it. So people, this tells you, these people that are sending these stuff, importing these stuff, them know so them have an open gateway. So therefore, whenever the stuff comes, they know who to call and who is going to clear it. It leaves it up to the poor for now go find all of the stuff that should have been prevented from the border crossing. So based on what the Popo is saying, it is funds from these counterfeit, knockoff stuff that are financing, facilitating other criminal activity. People, I don't know to what extent these knockoff finance other criminal activity in Jamaica. Yes, it is a fact. However, what I do know, when you look at the dancehall scene in Jamaica and you say to yourself, but hold on a minute, these people in the dancehall in Jamaica are wear more brands than the people them overseas in America, UK, Canada, Rete, Lele, Blue, Blah, Bling. This is the answer to why. Whenever we see a lot of these young ladies, social media influencers on social media, and a pose off with all sorts of Gucci this, Gucci that, Gucci socks, Gucci hat, Rete, Lele, Blue, Blah, Bling. They are mostly the ones that are going to be affected. Unless, of course, you like the fake stuff. People, like me say, this is just an example of how open the borders and porous the borders of Jamaica are and how these people are corrupted, meaning customs and immigration. Everybody is for the taking. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, yesterday on my next channel, True Jamaica Buzz, I spoke about a young lady that is from the country, a place called Top Holston. She came to Kingston, Pembrook to be specific, and she was operating a business because she's a people person, the people them kind of gravitate to her. She was making money. She met a young man from Montego Bay. His name is MOG. She was facilitating him. She would make sure that he was okay. She gave him food. She gave him liquor. She had good conversations with him. They developed some sorts of friendship. However, based on the information that I am getting, it is said that this youth and him cumbullers, they are known in the community for broken a people's shop, broken a people's house, thief people poker box. So therefore he transplanted from Montego Bay and he brought his dirty habit with him. Based on the information, it is said that, yeah, they were cool, but it seems as if there was some sorts of trouble in paradise. Maybe about 48 hours ago or so, this lady was at her business in a Pembrook hall, when it is said that the residents hear all sorts of screaming. Pretty much she was saying, me nah go do it, me nah go do it, me nah go do it. This was at about 1:40 between 1 and 2 p.m. The people then heard a couple of loud EXPLOSIONS. Apparently, she was clot up and she was also beat up. The youth them then take with themselves emoji and him friend them. However, they thought that she was DEAD because surely these criminal elements in Jamaica, they are cowards. They don't want to go to jail and they don't want to die from the jungle JUSTICE type. However, fortunately for the poor this lady, she managed to stumble down the stairs and she told the people exactly who did it. Now, people, based on information that is out there, it is said that they went, the poor, and they held on to this guy. However, people, based on information from the street that I am getting, the person that they picked up is a man that is homeless. He is not MOG or whatever I'm named. However, some sorts of mistaken identity. Based on the information that I am getting, this youth, he has a baby mother there. He lives in some sorts of big yard. But the people know say him a criminal. The people know say him a suspect in all sorts of house and business breaking. But the people afraid like they are of most transplanted gunman or wicked man in Jamaica. So people, this is what happens whenever you facilitate or you don't tell the poor that you have some sorts of stranger in the place and the stranger has become a menace to society. So therefore it came back and it haunted Julian in the worstest way. She lost her life. Now, since I made that video yesterday on my next channel, people are contact me and I say, you know, say that girl there, she is such a good person. She come from a place named Top Halston. It was just last year we buried some sorts of classmate. They come from a very tight-knit community. Everybody communicate on social media. Everybody respect everybody. They have their group, Rete, Lele, Blue, Blah, Bling. Based on information that I am getting, this lady is a supporter of her whole family, meaning her kids and grandkids. She also supports the mother, which is Cynthia, and the father, whose name is Guy. As a matter of fact, she was saving up her money. I am not saying that she was getting rich from this business, this bar in which she used to run before she lost her life. However, she was saving her money little, and she was building up a house for the family in the country. So needless to say, the daughter is distraught. The brothers who live overseas, they are also distraught. Not even to mention the mother and the father. The people must say there is no way that this youth is going to take away a very good lady like this, and it just goes like that. The people must say by the hook or the crook, the people that are facilitating him at that big yard that know what he is about is either them give him up or either something bad I go on. The people done vow, people don't tell me. So therefore, po, do your job. Don't let the community get a hold of this youth. This youth probably on the run right now. Like me said, the poor them, or there was information, rumors that he was caught. The truth is that he was not caught. It was somebody, wrong identity. Now, yesterday when I did that video, I said that there's a saying in Jamaica that goes something like this: sorry for maga dog and them turn around and bite you. So pretty much this lady, sorry for this youth, facilitated him, feed him, accommodated him at her business, gave him all sorts of free liquor. And he came back and he haunted her. But based on information that I am getting, it is said that the daughter was also robbed. Julian's daughter was also robbed by this man at gunpoint. However, like me say, the people in the community, they are afraid of him, afraid of his cumbulos. He is a menace to society. So therefore, people are now telling the daughter that, listen, you need to go into the popo, identify him, make the popo know say, him do it, the same person will take away your daughter. So people, you see how it happens. People do not talk until it reaches their doorstep or until it gets to the worst case scenario. So therefore, this lady daughter get robbed, and then the same person that robbed her daughter that did not make any sorts of popo report, he came back and killed the mother. Like I said, when they went, I don't know if initially they just decided that they were going to rob her. However, it seems as if the plan had changed. And they thought that maybe if them rob her and leave her, she was going to go to the popo, identify them. They were going to get locked up or even KILLED by either the popo or by the JUNGLE. So therefore, they were not going to have it. So therefore, them beat her up and then also bust a cap in her chest. However, she did not DIE on the spot. She stumbled down the stairs and she told people exactly who did it. So therefore, this should be an open and closed case, meaning this youth should get some sorts of closed casket, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.